I'm here now on the red carpet with Stephen Engelfried. He was the committee chair of the Newbery Committee this year. And so welcome. We're glad to see you here tonight.
Thanks. Great to be here.
And so we want to know if you could tell us a little bit about the process for picking this year's Newbery winner. I know that there's a lot of secrecy around the exact things that are discussed. But
Okay, well, we started a year and a half ago in January with 15 people. And we met in January, and then for 12 months we started getting books from publishers, from libraries, from anywhere we could find them. And we read them and read them and read them. And during the year we sort of exchanged lists of titles that we thought the rest of us should read. But we didn't do any real deciding at all. Toward the end of the year, in October, November, December, we each picked 7 titles that we thought stood out above the rest, and we shared those. And the books that we shared became the list that was the final discussion list. And then we met finally in January, which was 6 months ago, and 5 months ago, and chose a winner. But first, we discussed those books for hours and hours and hours, and kind of argued with each other and convinced each other of this or that, or failed to convince each other. And once we said all we could say, we voted. And the way the process works, you vote once. If there's not a clear enough winner, you talk some more and you discuss some more, and then you vote again.
okay, so it's not just if someone just wins by one vote, you have to keep going a little bit more to feel like you have a more definite winner.
Yeah, in fact, of the 15 members, 8 of them have to vote for the first place book as the first place book. So the winning book has to get 8 first plus votes. Okay. And also it has to have a margin. There's a point tabulating system, but it has to have a margin of 8 points between it and the rest of them.
So after that, if in the first vote they don't get 8, do you then narrow it down to the top ones and then vote again?
Yeah, typically anything that didn't get a vote goes out of the discussion. So now you're just looking at the other ones, but you do discuss them again. So, and you've already said a lot about these books, so you don't want to say the same things over. So it's up to the committee to look a little deeper, dig a little harder, and come up with new things to say.
I think it sounds like choosing the Pope might be easier. I don't know. And can you tell us how many books were considered this year?
No, I don't.
You're not allowed to? Okay.
No, it's not a secret. It's too hard to tell. Because we got many from the public, probably between 500 and 600 books came in from publishers. We also got many self-published books, and then there were books that maybe we didn't receive from publishers, but we sought out on our own. And there's 15 of us all kind of working our sources and developing our lists. So it was, certainly above 500, but we just really don't even know.
That's a big time commitment. How do you guys manage that?
It is. Well, you kind of turn your life over to reading, and you learn to read fast and evaluate quickly.
Do you have a favorite memory from the past year, from the whole experience?
The moment when we'd finally finished it all, and we'd chosen our winners. And I had forgotten this, but they had ALSC gives us some medals, the actual seals, to put on the books, and I just sort of forgot that. And I said, oh yeah, before we go, let's put these on. And so we gathered around the table and looked at those 4 books and thought about where to put them. And it was, I hadn't really thought about it, but that's really when the magnitude of it all hit me.
Choosing where the seal is going to go on the book.
That really made it official. Yeah.
Well, we thank you a lot for stopping by the red carpet and for all the work you and your committee members did. Please pass our thanks on to them. You did a great job and picked a wonderful book, so we're real happy with it. So thanks for stopping by the red carpet.